Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Brad's Bourbon Reviews, or not the Brad's Bourbon Reviews, Brad's Bourbon Reviews, the podcast. I'm Brad, and today we got like some really cool stuff to talk about because we got sent. Well, no, wait. I got sent this. I don't want to be a dick, but I got sent this from Barrel Foundation. This is Barrel's first non-cast strength release that they have ever done, and they sent me a bottle of it to review, and I did a review of it, and it's gotten decent views as far as the normal bourbon stuff goes. I'll just send you this, and you can upload this as an episode.
Yeah, I'm getting in my ears. I'm getting
feedback,
a lot of interference, so I can always do that later.
So I kind of wanted to. I feel like even though I've done the review, and this is fantastic, I kind of want to do it on a live stream here. A lot of people are joining right now, so
put them over.
We had this already today. And yes, that's a Brad pour. And if you have a problem with that, then don't come to my house.
Hashtag
right?
Brad pour.
Hashtag dude, Brad pour should be a thing. Dude, how much more do you want from me? How much whiskey do you want from me?
Free.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get another bottle of this. I don't even know. Okay, so here's the thing about this bottle. They didn't send any like pricing information with this, so I don't know if this is like an Origin Series type thing or if this is going to be like a $70 bottle. Honestly, I would be totally comfortable paying $70 to $75 for this because this is absolutely delicious.
That's easily a
5-year,
$50, $60.
100 proof? Come on, man.
It's damn
Barrel's
good.
Awesome.
It's damn good.
People are really joining now. What's happening?
Hell yeah.
So let's give this a little nosing here, and then we'll get into this bad boy right here, the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. We'll get into this in a minute. Stick with us because this one's...
Man,
that nose is like chocolate pecans... And I think I said in my review, heaven. It smells like heaven. It's unbelievable. It smells so good.
Since you already did, I'll go ahead
on this. I
and
really
say
do.
this. Blend components. Kentucky, 8-year. Indiana, 5, 6, and 9. Tennessee, 8. Maryland, 5 and 6. So on
Maryland
average...
Sagamore.
So on average, it's about a 7-year, let's say.
But you got to go with what's the least aged thing, right?
It's the lowest one, yeah.
Yeah. Is Tennessee from Dickel? Who else sources? I mean,
Tennessee, or it's either Dickel or Jack Daniels.
Is Jack?
I highly doubt Jack Daniels is sourcing shit.
I can't imagine.
Dickel's notorious for that shit.
Yeah, Dickel sources. I don't know. So let's give your thoughts. By the way, if you're new to this watching, you see one person, you hear two. Timmy's on the other side of the table. He doesn't like to show his face because
got to protect the gimmick, baby.
Also, I see his face, and no one wants to see it. I'm taking one for the team.
Fuck yourself. Have a heavier pour, and it won't matter.
That's what you told your ex-wife. Boy, me too. Oh, Jesus.
That's why there's paper bags.
This. I'm gonna keep going. This smells fantastic. Chocolate, pecan, walnut. It does smell a little. Now that I'm smelling it again, it's got a little bit of heat to it on the nose.
Yeah, I think when you get about a third into this and let it sit, it's really gonna get good.
I mean, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not drinking this. We're drinking this.
God, that is so good.
This is. I don't even know if this is out yet. I don't think this is out yet. I think this is unreleased. I don't think they've put. Have you seen this anywhere yet? The Barrel Foundation. I'm not sure I've seen this anywhere.
That is stupid.
If you're just joining, they sent this to me to review. I did a review of it. I really adore this bottle. I will for sure. If all they did was like give it to me as like a buy one get one free, it worked because I'm going to buy another one of these because this is really really good.
That's stupid good, man.
And also, if anyone ever sends me a bottle, I'm not just going to say I like it. Okay, that's just not me. I could not live with myself if I said I like something that I didn't like.
No, why bullshit somebody?
The only thing you have is your reputation. And I'm not going to say I like something that I don't just for a free bottle of $60 whiskey. I'd rather spend $120 and know that I didn't like it if I didn't like it.
I got my word and my balls in life, and I'm not breaking them for anybody.
I've got some of those things.
I don't want to know which one is which. I got an idea.
Yeah, I really like it. Actually, going back and looking, they sent like a tasting note sheet, and one of the things they said, and I'd never heard this as a note ever on anything, but it totally makes sense. Two things. First thing, I said it in my review pre-reading it. It smells like lilac, floral, like the flower lilac, like that purple flower. It smells like that. And then I also read that they said grilled cantaloupe. And I get that 100%. I never in a billion years would have picked that up.
It's got like a...
But it definitely smells like
a grassy kind of...
herbal note.
Yeah.
It's lilacs, dude. It's very floral.
Well, then they must have put some in the fucking mash, because it's corn whiskey going into a wood fucking barrel.
See, this is the kind of shit he says. That
it is. Me. Am I not wrong? I'm not telling lies.
No, but the point. This is the thing we got to do a screaming match about. Whiskey is an art. Is cooking an art? Are there variations of cooking?
Oh my God.
This is a simple. This is a very simple. I thought this would be an episode. This doesn't need to be an episode. Are there variations in cooking?
Yes, of course there are. There's variations in everything in life.
Are there variations in baking?
Yes.
Are there variations in alcohol?
Of course there are.
And then it makes it an art form because it's someone
Not
who knows
necessarily.
If you know what you're doing, you're going to make the best thing possible. If you don't know what you're doing it as a cash grab, McDonald's.
Hey, where else can you get a $3 cheeseburger, yo?
There's no one on the planet that loves McDonald's more than me, just for the record. But no one would go, they make the best hamburger, period.
Oh, no. Of course they don't.
But when you want a Big Mac, you want a Big Mac, right? Like, there's nothing that can
I'm a quarter pounder guy, but I agree. Big Macs are shit.
Big Macs are shit.
Big Macs are shit.
Guys like Big Macs are shit. Top 10 of the year, Big Mac, number 3. You're like, what? How floral is this? Seriously, go back on the nose.
It's crazy. It's crazy good.
I'm so excited. Oh, God, thank you, Beryl. Somebody tag Beryl in this. Beryl found it. This is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Hey, Beryl, if you're out there, if you want a real review, hook up your boy BSK.
A real review? He'll go, oh, does it mix well with Coke?
Goddamn right. People want to know.
No, they don't.
Sure they do.
No, they don't. Because people mix with Coke are just, on the average, too cracked out to even to pull up TikTok and go, I think I like that. And
hey, man. People want to know.
Getting a lot of likes right now. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I know what's happening.
A lot of people are liking it.
I know what's happening. So, now it's time. You haven't never had this before, correct? The E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof?
Negative. I have had small batch. I've had bad experiences. I've had good experience and bad experience.
Let's talk about your bad experience. Let's talk about your bad experience with small batch, because I feel semi-responsible for your bad experience, to be perfectly honest with you, because I gave you the bottle.
Well,
and it bothers me.
The first time I tried it, it was amazing. Very good. Second time, when I got the bottle from you, again, whether it's cork rot or what, I don't know. We'll probably never know. I just didn't have a good experience. Now, the straight rye.
Now, here's the thing. You brought the bottle that you had.
I brought a sample of it,
and I completely agree with you. It was absolutely trash. So I think you had an experience with cork rot.
But the straight rye was interesting.
It's not my favorite.
No, I don't think I tried the single barrel. I'm not 100% on that one.
We're already getting into this bottle pretty deep.
What is it?
I feel like we're getting into this bottle pretty deep.
131. Pretty deep. Jesus Christ Almighty.
He's like,
he's barely out of the fucking.
He's Coke and Pepsi the other night.
He's barely out of the fucking neck pour. He's giving me shit on how I pour.
Hey, do you have this bottle?
No, I don't.
Then why don't you shut the fuck up, right? Hey, look at me. Shut the fuck up,
Don't
right?
be a bitch.
Why don't you shut the fuck up, right? Because you don't have this bottle, do you?
No, and I probably wouldn't buy one if I was given the opportunity.
You're going to taste this and you're going to go, oh, shit, I was
I'm
wrong.
going on an anti-Buffalo Trace tirade.
Oh, cool. And then you're going to be like, do you think that I like these shit? Yeah.
Coming from the guy who just got an Ancient Age 10-star jug.
Yeah, I know. You're fucking so stupid. You say shit that just doesn't make any sense. And I call you out on every time, and every time I'm just like, I just want to bash my head against the wall because none of this makes any sense.
You know, literally, I'm just saying the shit to get a rise out of you.
Of course, and it works, and I hate myself that it works, but it works.
I can imagine you're
like
sitting
the fact
here.
That you said the infactual argument that Maker's Mark is better than Buffalo
I can
Trace.
imagine you're sitting here. Your face is blood red. Your blood sugar's your
nailed it.
blood pressure's rising.
You nailed it.
You're starting to pour your Buffalo Trace and Coke even heavier.
That is my go-to lately. Is Buffalo Trace and Coke.
Oh, for Christ! You got to show that pour. That's just hilarious.
We've been drinking for like 3 hours. You got here 2.5 hours ago. We can't keep drinking like that. If we drank everything like the way you pour it, we'd be dead.
Again, what are you saving up to be?
Why don't you say it on the live stream? Then don't insinuate it. No, say it. Starts with a J.
Pass it to me then, someone says. Someone with a fire truck.
It's my boy. He's a firefighter. He lives here.
Okay, well, hey, much respect.
Yeah. No, it's just one of those things. It's you're getting a taste, and that's all you need. That's all you deserve. You need the BSK, so this is not even for you in the first place. That's fine.
That's like a thimble.
You're welcome.
That's like a tenth.
Well,
of
why
an
don't
ounce.
you do this? Why don't you go spend $300 at a bar and you can try it yourself?
Fuck all that noise.
Exactly. So you get what you got. Shut the fuck up about it. You know. It's not because I'm stingy. We have just literally had 1,000 pours. We ran out of Glencairn glasses, and I have like 60 Glencairn glasses. I'm just saying, like, it's not my cheapness. It's just because
it's your cheapness.
How many pours have you had at this house
today?
In the time I've known you.
I think there's not but maybe a handful that I haven't tried.
Now, how many,
most of my top list for 23.
How many bottles is that?
Most of my top list of 23 is coming from you.
Answer the question. How many bottles is that?
I don't know. The last time we did a major tasting, it ended up being like 15.
You had 7 before we came in here tonight.
And I don't even fucking remember.
Valencia? Nah.
That was good. It was interesting.
That cost more than this bottle, just for the...
shit.
Yes, just for... This is why when you shit on Buffalo Trace, it drives me insane because you don't know what you're talking about. You're going off secondary. And then anyone with a half a brain would agree with you that secondary prices for anything are retarded.
Secondary sucks.
This is baked apple pie. Apple pie and with like some chocolate drizzled over it. This is the good batch. This is batch 12.
That smells hot. I mean, it's 130, but that smells
131.3 or 7. Let me see. I don't remember what it is. Let's see.
I think it was 131.1.
I think it was 131.1 as well, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Yep, 131.1.
That's stout.
Yep, there it is. This is batch 12.
Oh, excuse me.
Good. That's what everyone wants to hear when they tune in. That's cool.
That's... Wow, I gotta let that sit for a minute. That's really hot on the nose.
No, it's not. You're just a fucking...
Fuck you. I'm used to drinking 110 to 120. I'm not used...
Evan Williams Green Label.
I'm not used to anything really higher than like 120. I'm really not.
I start my day at 110.
Oh, you lie like a Persian rug. What was it last time? You gave me Stag, and the first sip kicked me in the fucking face. But the second sip... lit me up because that was good shit. Stag Batch
22B. Can't get better than that. Yeah, this is baked apple pie, bro.
There we go.
It smells like a McDonald's apple pie. Back in the day when they would fry them in lard, you know?
Right.
Doesn't it smell like that? Like there's like a fattiness to it?
It does.
Like a baked
heavy,
apple pie?
Heavy, yeah.
And then there's like caramel. Like it's like a caramel, what are those caramel pies where it's like they apple pie with caramel on it? What are those? There's like a name for that.
It's kind of like Dutch apple, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Man, I mean, come on, that chocolate powder note too.
I wouldn't say chocolate powder, but I do get that bitterness that you do get from that Hershey's kind of powder. You don't get a chocolate note? I get the bitterness.
Oh, I get the chocolate. See, I don't get the bitter. I get just the chocolate. But I know the bitterness you're talking about, like a dark chocolate.
So, like, I don't know if it's the alcohol or maybe it's like the citrusy that's giving me that. You're a fucking asshole.
Hey, look at me. This ain't for you, right?
Oh, it's going to the face.
Is it? Oh, what a fuck. You should have split that.
split it. There wasn't barely enough there to drink.
You can't even handle the little sip you had. You're like, this is so good. That's you.
It's not bad.
Here's my controversial take. You ready for my controversial take on E.H. Taylor?
As a whole or just this bottle?
As a whole. Ready for my controversial take?
Here we go. Hot take.
This is my hot take, and I mean this with every fiber of my being. Small batch is the best E.H. Taylor.
I can't disagree with you because it's not bad.
I've got all of their standard releases. This is really good. However,
it's nothing I'd write
there
home
is
about.
something about that small batch that just is just so perfect. Like it's like they knew that like 100 proof is where this needs to be. They knew. It's delicious. It's great.
It's good.
I'm gonna leave that in just for the views. So people think we're
The tater.
talking about this. Yeah,
Tater bottle.
then we'll leave this here. This unreleased bottle from Barrel. Man, what you what'd you do? Oh, there's some of it in the knife. Don't get it out of the sink. There's clean ones. What are you doing? You're also gonna slice your finger off. Well, I mean, you only have 10 fingers, so it's probably your first time, right? Hello, everyone. We got Hopper's Hopper 369, Frank, Aaron, user 7785370381710, Daryl. What's up, everybody? William, hello. Apple user. I'm not saying those numbers. Too many sevens in a row. Vic M524. What's up? Hello, everybody. We are sitting here doing some bourbon reviews. I say we because it's not just me myself. It's me and my boy, Tubby Timmy, the BSK.
The Bourbon Huntress is in.
The Bourbon Huntress. Hello. The Bourbon Huntress. That
sounds
awesome.
sexy.
Okay,
I want to do a hunt
don't
with
do
her.
that. I know you do, you weirdo. Don't do that. Bourbon Huntress, if you need help, send me a message because I'm sorry. A lot of people are joining right now. Hello, everybody.
Watch that be a sleeper account of Holly's.
She's like, who are you talking to? You're like, oh, so brilliant. She's like, it's all her. That'd be hilarious. A lot of people are joining right now. Hello, everybody.
I'm so
Hit
far
the
behind.
damn heart joined. I like that. Or it's actually hit the damn heart. That's the name.
Bob, Sherry. I'm so far behind.
What's up,
my
everybody?
phone is on
Kent,
such shitty internet
Kid,
here.
Tim, happy time. I'm old. I can't see as far away as this is for me. But Jake joined. What's something fun we can do a review on here? What do you think? What's something fun we could do?
Fuck, man.
There's a lot of people joining right now, and I appreciate everyone who's joining, but I can't read them because my eyes are shit. I need glasses, and I don't have them on.
I can't see him because I'm on fucking 4G.
Yeah, well, give me your thing. I'll sign you into my Wi-Fi. Give me your thing. But if I do that, you got to take over the show and not have dead air for like 30 seconds because God for people's especially on TikTok, they're like their attention spans are like comes and goes like that. What's a bottle we could review from the whiskey vault that is
It's
like
looking for
that's,
Wi-Fi's.
Like, dope?
I don't know, man. I think we got to do something different. Something
What do
out
you want
there.
to do?
I don't know. Go fucking pick something.
Why do I got to pick? Then there's no one in frame.
No one needs to be
and
in
people-
frame.
and people
BSK's here, baby. I got you.
Could not connect. Why couldn't you connect?
Oh, your fucking squirrel nut internet.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds offensive, and I don't like it.
Time to feed the squirrels, man.
This is my password. I shouldn't. I almost said it what it was.
I was going to say, just let me do it. No, then you got to go and put it out there. What's my password? Password.
No, it's definitely not that. There we go. Nope. Oh, how? Yay, I screwed up again for the third time. You're supposed to be taking over the show while I'm doing this, and you've done a terrible job so far.
Oh, my God.
Just an absolute, hey, terrible job, right? He's done a terrible job. There we go. You're connected. You're welcome.
I hate your guts.
Go pick something.
Supreme leader.
Yeah, Supreme Leader, bro. And Supreme Leader 5G. Go pick something from the Whiskey Vault, which, by the way, did you see the Whiskey Vault news? Did you see the Whiskey Vault news that came out this week about Crowded Barrel and the whole Whiskey Tribe stuff? Did you see this?
You're speaking.
Do you know who Whiskey Tribe is?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It took me a
Dex and
second.
Raniel.
Yeah.
Dex and Raniel.
The Magnificent Bastards. Am I
I
correct?
said Rex and I said Dex and Raniel. Hey,
Whatever.
I'm stupid, right? Rex and Daniel. Do you see about all this? They kind of parted ways.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah, they parted ways.
Wow, that's interesting.
Go grab a pour from there.
You know what's going to be
this
interesting?
Put these back and go grab
I'll
it.
put them back. Let's give a quick whoever's here. If anyone here has actually watched you, what do they think we should review right quick?
Okay, that's a good question.
That'll be interesting.
What do you guys want to see us do a really quick review live stream wise?
Where we are, it's 4:56. We'll give it to 10 after 5, 5:10.
Okay,
Give us an
I'll go with
idea.
that. Give me some things what you want us to review. If I have it, we'll go grab it. We'll review it. If we don't have it, I'll add it to the list.
Thoughts on Jacob's Pardon?
Not had it, but I've heard that it's fine.
No opinion. Not applicable.
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have an opinion of it. I've heard good things though.
I've heard things.
I've heard things.
I've heard
they're from
things.
China and they're not good. It's not good.
It's
That's what
MGP.
I've heard it's MGP and they know one thing about whiskey. They know.
What the? Oh, that's my daily
Smoke
pizza.
wagon.
That's my daily Pizza Hut reminder.
You have a daily. Hey, what the?
You know
fuck?
what's stupid for about a
hang
week
on.
straight.
Smoke wagon. Smoke wagon uncut, unfiltered is incredible. It's incredible.
I've only had the standard, and it's nothing.
I've got sample
to
bottles
write
out to
home about.
I got
It's decent, but it's
no Smoke wagon uncut, unfiltered is awesome. Everything else is just okay. And I think for the money, you can probably do better. But Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered kicks ass.
They do make
And their rye's
very
really good, too.
They do make very cool looking bottles. I will say that.
But I don't give a shit about that. Like what's
course.
in the bottle. But the bottle itself of Uncut Unfiltered, what's in it is really good. Everything else is just okay. Arthur Lewis, what's up? The BSK joined. That's great. You're right here.
I'm right here. I
Best
like
substitute for Pappy.
it. Ooh, I've only
Well,
ever
they're
had Old
foolproof.
Rip. I've only ever had Old Rip, so I can't judge past.
I've
them.
had the 10 and 12. I haven't had anything past
Well, I've had
that.
Lot B. Let me rephrase.
Lot
I've had
B
Lot
is
B.
not good. Lot B, you want a good replacement? Smash your head into the wall. No, it's not that bad. I think Weller Foolproof's a really solid replacement.
Weller Foolproof because it is a little easier to find, but if you want higher end quote marks than that, GTS. GTS is pretty fucking
but
good.
GTS is not a weeded bourbon. You got to go William Rue Weller. Pappy's very, very much so a weeded bourbon. If my best as far as things that I can see that are
Did you see the name of the guy who posted that question? Life of a Meat Pie.
No, it's
That's
hilarious though.
awesome.
I think the best substitute, if you can find it for a Van Winkle, is going to be Larceny Barrel Proof A123. That bottle, dude, is like as much as everyone loves, rightfully so, Elijah Craig C923.
I want one of those, dude. You might have to scoop one of those.
The
up.
A123 of Larceny kicks ass. It's a little hotter, but it's really, really good.
Expectations on Russell's Reserve 15.
I can't speak to it yet. Here's why. I have a bottle that I have not cracked of Russell's Reserve 13, and not having that, I can't have expectations because all the other Russell's products I've had been about 10 years old, 10 to 12 years old for those Russell's products.
The barrel picks are between 6 and 10, and the standard is 10.
Yeah. But I think that they really better come out swinging because that's a really
Especially considering what 15 is going for and what
Knob
Rick
Creek.
House is
Go
going
grab
for.
my Knob Creek 15. Let's do some Knob Creek 15. Let's do some Knob Creek 15, and then I can give you some expectations of what I think Wild Turkey's version of that should be because that's 15 years is one of those. It's an age limit where you better come out swinging because that is there's no wiggle room because you don't have wiggle room in that. You have to come out and just be ready to go because you put 15 years into this expression. That's a long time. 15 years ago, I was 17 years old. That's a long time to bank on an expression. And that's why I say he's not in the room. That's why I say that bourbon's an art form because if you just assume that it's going to be good, that's wild. That's like a band putting out an album and just be like, we're Guns N' Roses, Chinese Democracy is going to be awesome, and it sucks. And you wasted 15 years of making whiskey to focus. Like, I know they don't focus on that, but like you put effort into 15 years. Like that's wild. That's wild. Batch to Bourbon, what's up? Gabriel, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's the best glass for tasting? There's only one answer, and if you buy or use anything other than a Glencairn glass, I don't think you are actually trying whiskey.
I went to Knob Creek and I saw another one out there.
Okay.
I've never been a fan of their stuff, and I noticed it was open. If you don't want to do it, that's cool.
Oh, my old Ezra 7-year rye.
Never
Okay.
been a fan of Ezra Brooks.
Okay. This will change your mind, especially with it being a rye. We need some clean Glens. Let's go with this here. Yeah, Glens are by far the.
doing the housework.
This is wild. Glens are. I mean, like are by. It's not even close. Like I don't drink whiskey unless I'm drinking it out of a Glen, unless it's on ice or like a cocktail or something like that. But this is the way they're designed to drink whiskey out of. Grab
The
them
best
on Amazon.
glass
They're
is
super
whatever
cheap.
you like. But at
No.
the end of the day,
No. They're
a
asking
Glencairn is
what
the standard.
what the best is for tasting. It's a Glencairn. There's nothing that's even close to that.
I'd have to say Glencairn too. I don't have
There's
much.
other ones that are like good and it's fine, but if
These-
you're asking
these two
the
here are
best
more-
for tasting,
more dry.
what do you want to go with? Let's go with Ezra. I'm surprised you went with this.
I've never been a fan of Ezra Brooks, man. I
Ezra
don't know.
Brooks rye is really solid. I even got their like
And I didn't even know that was a rye when I grabbed
Yep.
it.
7-year rye. It was on the bottom shelf out there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's my rye shelf, bro.
that's the BSK territory, baby.
Yeah, that's how I feel about rye whiskey as a whole. It's on the bottom shelf. I'm not a big rye person.
However,
this
I
one's
would
really good.
love to get my hands on one of those Whiskey Wisdom glasses. Those are pretty cool.
I've not
but
had.
I think they're
I've-
kind of a gimmick.
It's definitely a gimmick, and I know Cinnabourbon loves them, but I think even he would admit it's kind of gimmicky. Yeah, licorice, mint.
spicy.
Yeah,
What's the? I know it says foolproof. What's the actual proof on it?
what do you think it is?
It said foolproof Ezra.
It's on the nose. What do you think?
I'm going to say in the 1 teens range.
What do you think? Give me a guess.
18. 118.
114. You're in the ballpark. Oh, it's a rye. God dang, that's a rye.
Yeah,
That's a rye whiskey, bro. I don't remember it being that aggressive.
Wow.
I don't remember that being that aggressive. We got this the day it released at Lux Row.
Ooh, that finish is nice, though.
The finish is really nice. This is a really good Christmas
It's
bottle.
going to smack you up front, though. Wow.
I don't remember it hitting like that. Damn.
Oh, right in the
I think we've had so many soft bourbons today, but that one really hit.
Right in the. Oh, that one right
Thoughts
in
on
the gotcha.
the Old Elk. Well,
No thoughts yet.
I haven't announced this, and so since you brought it up organically, I guess I'll say it. Old Elk is sending me a. I don't know. I truly don't know what it is, but they are sending me a package of stuff to review. So, don't know what's in there. It could be hats. It could be a T-shirt. Like I don't know, but they're sending me something.
I'm going to do a fucking T-shirt
I've-
review.
Hey guys, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. Let me put on this 2XL T-shirt.
Hey.
I don't know. I've not had anything Old Elk. I don't, at least not to my knowledge. But they are sending me some stuff to try. So I'm gonna leave it at there for now because I can't speak to something I haven't had. So
At least you're honest.
This is Christmas.
Yeah.
This is
that's
like it smells like a Christmas tree farm. Like I'm not even kidding. Like it smells like a
piney.
piney for sure. Like when you'd go pick out like your family Christmas tree every year as a kid.
Very good, but
Second sip's nowhere near as aggressive as the first. Try it again. Seriously, because I was with you on the first one. Oh,
I go straight to the face.
this dude.
Actually, no, that one's clean.
This dude's just trying to get after it, and that's just not my game.
Hey.
By the way, my Knob Creek 15 has an Eagle Rare topper because I pulled the cork out yesterday to give this a review, and it broke. And that's the third time that's happened with a Knob Creek product. So I don't know if they need to just do
They
better.
need to redesign.
Has it happened to you before too? With
Oh,
Knob
yeah.
Creek? Okay, so it's not just
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I've had it happen with my Knob Creek 12 year, which is why I don't have a 9 out there anymore because I poured the 9 into my decanter, and then what happened to my decanter?
Oh, you poor bastard! It busted.
Yeah, I dropped it. And so
I've had it
the
where
knob, I save every cork from every bottle I've ever drank, and the Eagle Rare fit perfectly.
Okay, here's another question for you. Since I saw it, the best Old Forester. I think that's going to be tough to say because
No, it's not for me. I mean, my answer is easy as shit. To me, Old Forester 1920 is the best. It's a complete personal bias for me. I love 1920. If you watched my series I did last year of my top 10 bourbons of all time, it was number 2.
Mine's
And
1910.
I think
I really,
that's totally fair. But 1920 for me personally is just the gold standard for what a shelf available, high proof, perfect bourbon can be.
20 is damn good. I enjoyed it.
1910,
when you had me
1920,
try it.
like it's
10,
fine.
10 is really good.
10's a double oaked. So like if that's more your speed, I totally get it. But for me personally, it's 1920.
I've had the
1920.
old.
I will never not be on my shelf.
I was.
I'll punch a child in the face to get a bottle of 1920.
I've had Knob Creeks where you rip that tag
1924.
and the whole fucking wax just disintegrates.
Which
Knob
one?
Creeks.
Oh,
the tops.
yeah.
You know, or you pull. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, my 9 did that. It ripped apart.
I hate
Did I tell you my little inside knowledge that I have about the Old Forester 1924?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
And
well,
again,
good. I'll keep
we're
it-
going
I'll
to have
keep
to
it-
wait and see
I'll
because
keep it.
it's
private.
one of those things.
But I will say it's not going to be shelf available. So
No.
if you're looking forward to Old Forester 1924, you better get a relationship going with your liquor store
We can
now
hope.
because you're not going to find it.
I'll tell you what, man. Up in
I saw it on the bottling line from a photo.
up in my area, the
all I'm
Whiskey
gonna
Rose
say.
series is fucking everywhere.
Yeah, but
and
this
it's
isn't going to be.
sitting.
This is not going to be part of that. It's going to be part of that in name only.
Yeah,
It's not going to sit around,
no.
from what I was told.
And that
by
sucks, too.
I told you who told me that, right?
I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
That
Yeah,
one.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that one.
That one. The one that you love. And the one that I love.
Yeah,
But,
you know.
yeah, it's not going to happen. So if you were
And that
looking forward to
sucks.
that being available, it's not going to happen. And I feel bad for you and for me because I'm probably not going to get it either. But I know who will get it. Tag him, Robert Fernandez.
Fucking RDF. Yeah, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get the hookup.
And I'm going to have to go to his house and break in and steal it. And that's just what it's going to be. And that's fine. You know, that's fine.
I'll grab the
Could
crowbar.
that get me banned from TikTok for saying? I'm kidding. I'm joking. He's a friend. Do you want to try the Snob Creek 15? This was way more aggressive than I remember, but it's really good.
Yeah, that
as
was-
far as the rye go.
I didn't know it was a rye when I saw it. I said, "Oh, old Ezra."
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not a
not the
big
bourbon.
fan of Ezra
It's not the
Brooks, so
bourbon.
let's see what's up.
We got that at the distillery the day it dropped. We were there. We happened to just literally stumble upon a drop of it.
These two here are clean.
I don't know what this. Ooh, it smells really nice, actually.
These two here are clean, and these
All
two I've got that bad.
I think
boy.
after this, I'm calling it a day.
Oh, you're
Because
fine.
what do you mean? What do you mean? We've been drinking for like 4 hours.
Get some water. You'll be fine.
I've had some water and it didn't help.
Get more.
Didn't help.
Get a sandwich in you.
I'm gonna after we wrap this up.
Yeah.
Have you had Knob Creek 15 before?
Yeah, I'd batch one.
This is batch 2.
I went through 2 bottles of that shit, and I kicked myself in the
Says
ass.
a
I
lot
don't
about
have
you.
any.
Ryes are only good in an old fashioned LOL. There's some good ryes that are good straight, but they're, in my opinion, few and far between. I understand what
Ryes
you're
are
saying.
subjective. I mean, that Jack Daniel's bonded rye.
Yeah,
That does
that
not
one.
drink like
that
a
one.
rye
If
at
you
all.
if you don't like rye and you're a bourbon drinker, try that one. 'cause
Buy
that one's,
it.
That one's insane.
Buy it.
The Jack Daniel's bonded ryes. It might be my favorite rye of the year. Period. Even above the. That cherry note is glorious on this.
yeah.
You know, you always hear like medicinal cherry, and you're like, "What does that mean?" Smell this, and you're
That's
it
like-
smells like a Luden's cough drop.
Yeah, that's like high proof NyQuil right there.
It
you
is
know?
like
Yeah.
It is like NyQuil, dude. You nailed it. It's like the green NyQuil. This is really nice, man. You got that oakiness, that age on there.
Lots of sweet. Lots of sweet.
Yeah, it's very sweet. Man, I really like this.
That's good shit.
Bro, that drinks. That oakiness is so spicy and so good. What I traded this for is just like out of this world.
You just broke BSK with that one.
That's such a good bottle. The only thing that sucks is I hate the Eagle Rare The Eagle Royal Cork. I really hate it. I'm gonna. If you think I'm not gonna go buy a Knob Creek 9-year tomorrow and
Swap them
replace
out.
this, you're out of your fucking mind.
You have one or two out there.
I don't. I have the 12-year and then like a single barrel, and those all don't need to be messed with because they're singles. I'll go buy a 9-year and let the cork dry out for a day or two. I think they're synthetic cork, but still.
Yeah.
The oak on this is just like perfect.
Throw it in a mason
My
jar.
boy that sent me this, I'm not going to say his name because I don't know. You know how I am.
Not going to sell
didn't
anybody
like
out.
It. Yeah, he didn't like it. And
Ultra
don't
aged is
quite
an
know.
acquired taste.
But I don't quite know what you didn't like. Because it's just it's cherry.
And what
oak,
you traded for this?
caramel.
Both of them being open. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
I think if you have that person try this once you're about midway through the label on this, they're going to change their mind.
Yeah, but what I traded for was appropriate, honestly, as far as taste wise, because that bottle was really, really good.
Oh my god, dude!
This is so good, bro.
And at 100,
Yeah, not even 120 proof, 100 proof. Isn't that nuts? That's wild.
That's insane.
What's up to Gutty Nate's Daily Wager podcast? What's up? What's up? Key Kids parentheses M joined. What's up, everybody? We're just sitting here trying some Knob Creek 15.
Throw the questions out there, please. BSKL.
Yeah, throw the
BSKL,
questions.
Ask them.
It'll be fun to
Ask
answer some
either of us questions. Who cares?
You can ask any whiskey question you would like. I would be very curious.
If
what
I
you
could
have
go
to
live,
say.
I would be doing this probably nightly.
You'd think so, but like it's, I don't know. It gets exhausting after a while.
Yeah. Especially because the algorithm seems to not be pushing whiskey content a lot lately.
Yeah, it really doesn't, but that's fine. I don't do it for the numbers. I do it because I love talking about bourbon. I don't care if 5 people watch. I'll still make videos.
Life of a Meat Pie. That's a great fucking name. I almost
Really
want to
is.
follow him. That's a great
Do
name.
it. Follow him. Give him a follow. Give him a follow. That's great. Tampa Heat.
That's what's up.
Tampa Heat.
You know, he's a Bucks fan. They're probably losing right now.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't even. This is so pathetic. I don't know who the Tampa Bucks are. What sport it is? Is that baseball?
Football.
I don't know. But Buccaneers. Okay.
Either way, Bama destroyed the team they played yesterday.
Oh, good. My team.
Destroyed
I
them.
completely forgot we're in football season.
Yeah.
Who'd they play? Please tell me it was another SEC team. Please.
It was some fucking nobody,
Nah.
I think.
Lenore Ryan. Okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. Not a question, but a comment. Mark Whitsell, if I'm saying that right, just had Knob Creek 12. Delicious. Yes,
Knob
it
Creek
is.
12 is a video I posted on YouTube, and I said this might be the perfect bourbon as far as like
That stuff
straight
is
down
a
the middle.
sleeper.
It's so good.
If you see it for under $65,
If you see it for up to
buy it.
$65, buy it. Do you think bourbon TikTokers help drive the prices of allocated bourbons?
Yes.
And I think it's a problem. Yeah, I think if you have enough followers that like you're definitely going to sway it. I mean, I don't consider myself into that group at all, and I do have 10,000 followers, but my videos don't get that many views.
You don't review
on
like
average.
someone who has 10,000 followers, if that makes sense. You're not just reviewing high-end bottles. You've got no problem throwing an Evan Williams single barrel.
I love it. I have a green label
Or
coming
what
up
the
soon.
fuck ever.
I'm
You have
very
no
close.
problem doing that review.
Yeah,
Whereas
no.
a lot of people that's why I started doing what I'm doing. A lot of people wipe their ass with that type of shit.
No, any bottle I buy, I do a review of, just because it's fun for me to do it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a good time.
Someone said yes, you did. I don't know what that
The
means.
Knob Creek 12 review, I believe.
Oh yeah. That video, man. I that's probably my favorite bourbon review because I was so surprised by it.
That was some
because I
great
was kind of
stuff.
underwhelmed by the 9-year, and then watching. You're a great enthusiast. Great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The 9-year I was kind of underwhelmed by, and then trying the 12-year I was like, whoa, this is like. I think I even said in my review, it's the most bourbony bourbon that ever bourboned. Like
That
it's just
12
it's-
year is kind of a sleeper.
I think that like people take this as a knock, and it's not. It's like straight down the line of what a bourbon should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it just hits every note: cherry, vanilla, and just oak, and just like it's like perfect.
You tend to get over 12 years, it gets
It's perfect
really
in
muddy.
the sense of like when someone who wants a bourbon, like that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Those things in that bottle. Like, it's really,
absolutely.
really good. I really like it.
But I mean, this Knob Creek 15 hits those notes too. I mean,
Yeah, I think
you
so.
can
I think
taste the age in it, but
Yeah.
the 12 is like the real sweet spot.
I don't know, man. I think I may like this better actually. I'd have to try them back to back and blind it, but I really do. I really like this bottle a lot.
It really does seem like, too, with Knob Creek, I do like that no matter what it is they release, up to the 18, it's all 100 proof.
No, they
Uniform.
do 120 for the single
Well,
barrel.
the single barrel.
Yeah.
I mean, the standard offerings.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
9,
yeah,
your
yeah.
12, your 15.
Mark says he has the 9 year. Haven't opened yet. The 9 year is really solid.
Very good. Great on its own. Great
At the time,
mixer.
I didn't love it, but I've turned. I mean, like we're talking like early on and finding bourbons and stuff. I didn't love it, but I really think it's a really, really, really solid. I mean, 9 years your entry point. Like,
Knob
that's
Creek.
crazy.
Knob Creek is an acquired taste. If you're not into that Jim Beam
I think it'll get you the oaky,
weirdness.
the nuttiness, and the oakiness.
Yeah.
If you try that 9 year and you like it, just keep going in. Go get go get a few Bookers. Go keep going up the age statements with it. But if you don't like it, come back to it in a few years because it changed my opinion on it.
If you like that,
If you
8-9
if you
year,
try the 9 and you don't like it, try the 12. If you still don't like it, then it's probably not for you. That's my opinion.
if you like that 8, 9, 10-year-old statement, then start exploring that world. With your Russells, your Eagle Rare.
What about some Green River bourbon? Green River. The only bottle I have from Green River is the Weeded, and I'm not a fan.
I've heard mixed reviews.
It's out there if you want to go grab it. Go grab it. Since someone asked about it, go grab it. I haven't had it since I opened it. Go
All right,
grab
quick
it.
pause for the cause, and then
Yeah,
I'll
go grab it. What
live
happened?
paused.
Yeah, whenever that hit for some reason on the table.
That's weird.
It's fine. Go grab it. It's on the table. Go grab it. I haven't tried it since I opened it. But yeah, keep the questions coming in. I love this. This engagement part of it's really, really fun to me. But the Green River was just okay. Like, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's just okay. But this Knob Creek 15, man. My only complaint is fix your friggin' corks. I want to put a friggin' Eagle Rare cork in it because that's the only thing that's keeping it together. Because the other one broke, and it's like, this cork's not even great. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to go buy, a Knob Creek 9 year tomorrow and pour it into a decanter and just kind of go with it. That's really annoying. But Timmy's going to go grab. He just went to go pee. I heard him pee hard and true. He just peed hard and true. Yeah. Show your face. No, coward.
I just peed Gatorade.
Excuse me. Yeah. This Knob Creek 15 just really does it just hits everything I love. Got #1 gifter badge. Oh, thank you, Mark. I don't know what that means necessarily, but I appreciate it. That's pretty dope. Wisco Country liked the live. Thank you. We got some Green River bourbon coming in hot here on a review here in a second. It's just the weeded bourbon. It's not my favorite bottle I've ever had, but it is not bad. It's a horseshoe shaped. It's very strange.
That's an ugly looking bottle.
Oh, I disagree. I think that this bottle is really solid
I had a quick idea.
as far as look-wise.
I had a quick
I like
idea.
it a lot.
Based on what I see sitting out there that I'm sure you've done reviews on, haven't posted.
Okay.
Since the viewership's cranking up, a live review of a bottle that you have not posted yet. Still post your review.
I mean, we did that with this for sure. I haven't
There
posted
you go.
that.
Knob Creek 15.
I haven't done the old Ezra. I mean, maybe I did. No, maybe I did. I haven't done Still Austin, that's for sure. Mark, thank you, buddy. That fire's pretty dope. Do the Russell's Reserve 13.
In a couple weeks, y'all will get that quick review video of Brad and BSK enjoying
Explain to them why I'm not doing that yet, and why it's the only bottle out of my 200 bottles that I don't have that are
that is
opened.
going to be the December 7th Move Day bottle.
Yes.
When you reach the point of Most of it's done. Pardon. Dinner has been had. And now it's okay. I have a few things left to do before I take a shower. But you know what? Before then, I'm going to have this fucking pour.
Yep.
That's that. Okay, I got maybe 3 or 4 small things to do before I go to bed for the night. I'm going to have this fresh crack pour and maybe, just maybe, do the same thing you're doing right now. That can be a live stream fresh crack.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
What, you gonna leave me fucking hanging?
Oh, sorry. I figured you were going to pour it yourself, or you had already poured it yourself. I'm sorry. My apologies. My good sir, my apologies. There you go.
Check out Jefferson's Marion McLean if you haven't already. Absolutely delicious, in my opinion. Are you talking Jefferson's Ocean?
Can you do me a favor? Can you green straight? It's way better than the weeded. I heard that actually, but at the time, someone told me to grab the weeded, and I did, and so I listened to the wrong person. I'm not a huge fan, so I will. I am not holding them against this weeded thing. Do me a favor, buddy. Screenshot Mark's name so I have it so I can follow him back because he's been fucking awesome tonight, and I want to follow him as well. Just because anyone who's like that,
I'll just go ahead and follow him. Mark,
Please do.
BSK followed you. I'll send it along.
Yeah, please do because I want to follow him because I don't want to touch this because I feel like if I do, it might mess something up, and I don't want to do that. So
Wisco County comments, price point is great too. Please prefix what you're discussing. Are you discussing Green River or what?
This
bottle?
is the Green River weeded bourbon. And this is from my memory, not a great bottle, but I didn't hate it. But I just thought it was like, for $36, if I can get a bottle of Special Reserve for $22, why am I doing this? Because I don't think it's that great. But I have heard in retrospect that the Green River bourbon is better than the weeded bourbon. And I haven't had this since I opened it, and it was like July when I opened it.
Okay, this smells like a fucking ashtray.
It does. It's very ashy. It does legit smell like an ashtray. Do we have any specs on this? Like, what is the proof?
I don't see anything.
90 proof. What's the mash bill? This was done in distilled and bottled by Green River Distilling Company from Owensboro, Kentucky. Yeah, it does smell like an ashtray. You're absolutely right. Mark, of course, brother. I'd like to support anyone who helps support us and support the rest of the great distilleries doing great stuff out there.
That's not
So,
horrible.
Mark, I'm going to follow you after this. Just a heads up.
That's not horrible, but I wouldn't go
What's
out of my
better,
way
this
to-
or Special Reserve? For even if they were the same price, what would you pick?
Weller. All
But
day.
so $12 less, what would you pick?
Weller.
Yeah, well,
It tastes better.
That's
Just
what I
based on
remember.
taste.
I haven't had this in like 6 months, so
Yeah, that's not nothing I'd write home about.
I would say it's a little more complex than.
See, I hate that whole term. Oh, it's so complex. What's complex about it?
What do you mean? Well, I mean, if one thing is very one note, and then you try something that's different.
Meat
notes,
Pie asks, larceny, question mark.
Larceny Barrel Proof is one of the best pours you can buy. And I will say this, Larceny A123 is one of the best bottles of the entire year, period. No one talked about it. It kind of slid under the radar, but I'm going to go on a very harsh campaign talking about how good Larceny A123 is because it is
Standard
absolutely-
Larceny
I think
isn't
Larceny
horrible.
I think Larceny A123 is better than Elijah Craig's C9123 or C923. Just saying. I think it's better.
Standard Larceny isn't horrible, but the price is.
It's like $25.
I've seen it up to like 30, 35.
But that's still, I mean, like if you're adjusting everything for like what inflation is, that's not bad now.
Again, it depends where you're shopping. The big blue box, it's like $26.
Big Blue, is that Walmart? Well, that's as cheap as it can be.
Oh, of course it is.
So $26 is as cheap as it goes. I think that you're doing pretty good. for the Larceny small batch. Is that what it is? Larceny small batch? Their regular release is a small
92
batch?
proof. Yeah. I mean, it's not horrible.
It's
It's decent.
But
you know?
Larceny A123 is a sleeper that
that's-
people just didn't. I don't understand it. Like all the hype around Elijah Craig C923, I think there's just more drama around it.
It's very good.
It's good, but I
It's
think A123 is
very
better.
good.
I think A123 is better. I really do. I honestly think A123 is better, and I think my blind palate would pick that better. It's just so sweet and so it's like the perfect bourbon. Like it is so good.
The 923 definitely. You can taste the age. You can smell the age on it.
Yeah, dude.
But it's got a weird. It's got
the
something
hype
weird
of the
on
Elijah
it.
Craig, man. I did a review of it, and I think it's really good. We got it right here. We got a few samples of it right here.
We've got an
But it's,
A122 to try in a minute from last year.
I'm telling you, man, that Larceny A123 is a goddamn sleeper.
I think
No one talked about it. Like when I tried it, I
no
was
one
like,
gave
what
a
the
shit.
hell?
No one gave a shit for ever what Heaven
Adventures
Hill
with
did.
Kay. Oh, it's my boy Carl Mayberry. What's up, brother? Happy afternoon. It's 5:30, but
It's
afternoon's
evening.
fine too. That's fine. It's dark outside,
It's
but
semi-light
good afternoon
out.
too. That Larceny A123 is just. I'm telling you, man. If you try that and you don't like it, I'd be shocked because everyone I've given it to, bourbon enthusiasts and not, and just don't tell them what it is. Just give it to them. They're like, "Wow, that's really good." You're like, "Yeah, it's really
Even
really
an
good."
enthusiast who's not an enthusiast, when you joined us for an event, loved that shit.
Yes, yeah.
Loved it.
Was that Bologna Nips?
Yes, sir.
And he freaked out and had to find a bottle. Did he end up getting one?
I'm not 100% on that. I have to double check with him on that.
What am I mouthing at the moment? This is Green River Weeded Bourbon.
Let's give it a mouthing. Just say,
give it
let's
a-
give it a taste.
Do you know where I got that from? Do you know the story behind that?
Oh, God.
So here's why I say mouthing. I'm not an idiot. I know that it's not a mouthing. Okay, I got it from Whiskey Tribe.
Okay.
There was a video they did where we call it a nosing. Why don't we call it a mouthing? And it was like a bit that Rex did.
Right.
And just you kind of went into it. And so I
Stole
straight
it.
up stole it. I straight up stole it. You cringe each time.
cringe
Oh,
each
how
time.
dare you? I didn't even come up with it.
It's fucking funny. I don't care who
I
you
said
are.
it early on, and it's this is an homage.
I
to
even
Whiskey
sat there
Tribe.
and said, a mouthing. What the fuck is he talking about? He's trying to be fancy pants. Next thing you know, you're going to
It's
throw
the
the pinky
opposite.
out.
It's the opposite. It's the
so
opposite.
funny. Yeah, you're right, Jeremy. It is funny.
My boy, Tuesday, Costco, Claremont, be there, grand opening, tons of allocated stuff. Excuse me?
But you have to have a membership.
No,
And
you don't. It's actually illegal in Florida for them to ask you.
Technically,
Nope, it's
I've
technically-
been to Altamont. You have to have a membership.
It's illegal in the state of Florida for them to ask you for a. I've looked this up. Trust me.
Tons of
It's-
allocated. One box with 3 bottles in it?
He's a hater. Shoot me a text. We'll figure that out because I might go with you for that. He said, no, exactly. Shut up, stupid.
I've been told otherwise
Like
several
tons.
times.
Yeah, well, you're stupid. You don't know. He said I'm on shift. Let's go. He's a firefighter. Okay, he knows.
See,
That's not facetious. He actually.
the sooner you
probably does.
realize I know everything,
oh,
the more
God,
happy we're
shut
gonna be,
up.
okay?
Shut up with your stupid ass.
on shift meaning he's actually on shift being a firefighter, or is he retired?
He's on shift.
Okay,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
on.
He's on shift.
I didn't know if he meant I'm on shift, meaning he
Yeah,
works at Costco.
I just kind of want. Maybe I need to do a video of why I say things this way I say them because I'm not stupid. I am dumb, but I'm not stupid. Okay, there's a difference. Okay,
There's a big difference.
I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. Yeah, no.
I was born at night, but not last night.
I was born at 4:30. Every Thursday. My birthday is February 16th, and every time it's a Thursday, my mom's like, at 4:22, I was in labor with you. And I'm like, thanks, Mom.
Thanks for reminding me.
If they have stag, make sure you remember who let you know. If they have stag,
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you know, but you get to try a little bit of it. Okay? You get to try a small taste.
A small taste from a guy who's got 6 bottles of it.
No, he's actually somebody that I want to have over for a drink a few nights. He's the man.
Oh, yeah.
The bourbon community is the shit, by the way. I love you guys.
It's gotten so, since I've really
way more
dove
positive,
into
dude.
it, it's
way more
gotten,
positive.
since I really dove face first into it, it's gotten so good. The community's amazing. And once you get outside of your quote snob community, meaning the people who have the millions.
This
of
is coming from a
followers.
guy who called me a snob like 3 days ago.
Yeah, well, I got to give you someone
Yeah,
someone
you
has to
gotta-
keep you in check.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Coming from the guy who drinks Evan Williams Green Label and Coke.
Yeah, that guy's me. I did it on Halloween.
I literally sat here.
I drank Buffalo Trace with Coke today.
I literally sat here thinking, "Oh, he's packed everything up. He's cracked that bottle."
Oh, it's not like that. No,
and then
it's
I'm
not quite
thinking,
yet.
I'm sitting there thinking, like, "Oh, he's gonna crack into mine." Which I would not give a damn. Like, dude, I'm sorry I
No.
cracked into it. Okay, whatever.
No, I know you wouldn't care, but I'm not that guy. Like, I got you your shit. You're good to go. And you're not gonna like that Evan Williams. It's not good.
Hey,
It's not. It's objectively not good.
well,
It's objectively not good.
whatever.
Mark, we love you. How about that? We love you here on the Brad's Bourbon Reviews podcast. Go do us a favor if you're watching this right now. Pull up whatever podcast app you use for podcasts and go subscribe. I don't care
Search
if you
it,
don't listen to it at all.
subscribe.
It's Brad Bourbon Reviews, the podcast. Same logo, just says the podcast down at the bottom right. Go do that. That helps us out a lot.
Great shit. Great episodes. The discussion with Cinnabourbon was awesome.
Have I announced on the show yet who I'm interviewing?
No, and don't.
I think I'm gonna.
No sell it.
I think I'm gonna.
No sell it.
No?
No.
Why?
Because
just
it's
drop
better.
that randomly?
No sell it. Can't sell it.
Dog, I don't know.
Keep them wanting more.
Here,
Keep them coming back.
Comment in here if you want to know who I am.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Send some hearts. Send some subscriptions if you want to know who I'm interviewing.
If you get-
it's
you know
pretty
what?
wild.
I don't know if you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. I'm seeing 407 likes.
That's I can't see that.
Top left.
Oh yeah,
left.
top left. I see it. Yeah.
If
If you want to know who I'm interviewing here coming up in just
if you
a
get
few
to
months.
get to 1,000 likes.
1,000. That's crazy.
easy.
No.
That's
No.
easy.
Just comment that you want to see me who I'm interviewing.
No
some
one
people, some people, you know.
No one cares.
Some people, I think people care. I think people are going to care once they find out who it is.
Personally, I would no sell it. That's just me.
But you know it's a big deal.
It is. It's very big.
As far as interviewing someone in the bourbon world, is there a bigger deal than this person?
No, probably not.
I mean, truly.
probably
Truly.
not.
Like there might Eddie Russell might be somebody you would like that's on this level. I mean, truly, I don't think there's anyone that is
Look,
even
it's a
close to
big
this
deal
level.
for me to when I get set up this week to get to interview you or Whiskey Bonded. Shout out
It's
to
a big
Whiskey
deal to
Bonded.
interview me.
It's a
I'm an
big
idiot.
deal
Don't
for
listen
me
to
to,
me.
I'm going to launch my fucking podcast here soon, which is going to be
What's your podcast called?
the BSK podcast.
There you go.
And it's going to be out there some fucking
Comment
where.
down below if you want to hear who it is I'm interviewing. Comment.
Yes or no. Thumbs up, thumbs
If
down.
I get
the
10
fuck out
comments
there.
of saying yes, I want to see who
Look,
it is.
look,
I don't care if it's the same person 10 times.
915 likes, 914.
Oh shit!
929.
It went that high up.
People are just sitting there.
Oh,
Who's got
all right.
sore
Well, at
thumbs?
1,000 likes, we'll do it. We'll do
Who's
it.
got
We'll do
sore thumbs? I want to know who's got
do it.
sore thumbs. Mark Witzel probably has sore thumbs.
It's over 1,000 now. How did it get that high?
1,000.
How did it get that high? Okay.
People are just
All right.
tapping it, man.
All right.
He's
yeah,
not going to tell
It
you.
went, yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say it. No, of course I'm going to say it. Now. He said that. He said the thing about 1,000 likes, so I guess I got to say it.
See, he said yes. He's got the sore thumbs. That's it,
That's
dude.
a lot of sore
Dude,
thumbs.
go get a drink and put some ice on that thumb.
Yeah, dog. I will say it now while there's not a lot of people watching
Well,
this
there's
live.
like 6 fucking people.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to do it now.
When he says it, someone hashtag it or,
can you
or
stop
tag
talking
it.
so I can say it? I've tried to say it like 3 times.
Don't say it.
Just keep
Just
talking.
no sell it.
You said at 1,000 likes we have to say it, so we got to say it.
Get it to 2,000.
2,000 likes, I'll say it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to be in contact with the man, the myth, the legend, Julian Van Winkle III. And I'm going to sit down and interview Julian Van Winkle, the brainchild of the Pappy Van Winkle brand. Yeah, dude. It's someone's screen recording. Perfect.
Great. You're screwed.
I'm screwed. This is going to give. I mean, he knows it's happening, but yeah, that's. I'm excited. So it's going to be really, really cool. I think it's going to happen in February when I'm up in Kentucky because he lives in Kentucky. But I am just so excited to do this. It's wild that I get to do this.
It's actually pretty fucking
It's
cool.
pretty cool,
It is
man.
pretty
Like
cool.
it's so cool. So if anyone has an old Red Van Winkle tenure, they're willing to trade for a few things. Here's what I want: just to be able to have him sign the bottle. Old Red Van Winkle happens to be my favorite bourbon of all time, the 10-year. But
Hell, get an empty bottle and have him autograph it. That's a fucking decanter.
I want him to sign it. The whole reason this came out is because I reviewed the book Pappyland on the channel. Scroll down, you'll find the review. And I reached out to him and the author, and the author didn't respond. But Julian
the author said, "Fuck you."
The author of the book didn't respond to me, but Julian did. And Julian was like, "Yeah, man, I'm definitely open to sitting down and talking with you, and we'll figure it out." And then he went on vacation, and I haven't talked to him since. But it's happening. That's the truth. That's the truth.
He's out there on Epstein Island. No, I kid.
Well, there goes my interview.
Going straight to hell on that one.
That wasn't me. That was the BSK that said that. He's not included in the interview.
I'm going to get banned for that one.
Yeah, you're banned for me for that. No, it's funny. But yeah, that's happening, and I'm very honored to do it, and I can't wait.
That's very fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm happy just to be able to have a snippet of an interview with you or a couple other people to post on my shit once I get going. Because I don't
Whenever
want it to
you're
be
ready
just
to rock and roll.
I just don't want it to be fart and pee jokes for me and old.
That's all you do on my show is fart and pee jokes. Why do you care?
Shaking my head, Julian just blocked you both.
That's funny.
His publicist just went to him and said, "Mr. VW,
Actually, we saw this live stream of this guy who was like talking about you, and he said some horrific things.
this fucking guy who looks like a Sasquatch with another guy calling himself BSK, like
BSK or something.
these
Like
guys
we didn't
are
know what it
fucking
was.
idiots.
It was terrifying, and we don't want to be involved, and neither should you. No, that's it. That's what's happening, man. I'm excited. I don't think I've announced this publicly, like outside of a few. I did say this a few weeks ago in a few live streams from people who invited me into a few live streams, and I was like, because the conundrum goes. Now that I'm doing this, like he's Julian Van Winkle, and I'm me. What do you bring to drink with that guy? That's the question. That's
you know what?
the question.
Comments. Let's go to the comments, and then then BSK will give you his opinion.
I know BSK is gonna be like fucking Jim Beam repeal batch.
Nope. It's got to be a Buffalo Trace product. Let's
No,
say
it
that.
doesn't. 'Cause that makes no
Come
sense.
on,
'Cause
dude.
He can get access to any of that. That makes no sense.
That's a good point. What would you want to
What
take
would you-
that's original? Like,
no, like you got to bring something. He likes wine. I do know that.
Wouldn't that
how do you feel about moonshine? It depends on the moonshine and depends on what it is.
Wouldn't that be some shit if you take some fucking whiskey to him and he's like, "Oh, I don't drink whiskey."
You know what you know what I actually genuinely thought, because I feel like it's a hard enough bottle to get that there's like a respect to it. Heaven Hill 20.
Yeah, I could see that. Heaven Hill 20.
It's a corn whiskey. It's outside of the weeded realm. That was the best thing I could come up with, or like a Wild Turkey 12-year, because that is like it's an export. So like I don't even know if he has access to that. I would assume he does because he's, Julian Van Winkle. But
moonshine, yeah. Back to what you said. Moonshine is subjective, depending. It was so hot about 6-7 years ago, and
it fell flat on its stupid face.
Of course it did.
There's no. Unless you just like pot still it. There's nowhere to say.
Yeah. I'm from Tennessee, and people still make it themselves, so it feels, and it's so sketchy you can go blind. Yeah, I mean,
send me a sample
if you're if you're getting it in the backwoods and it's not somebody you
Rachel
don't know.
Lawson, follow me and send me a sample. I'd love to.
I will say from
I'll
personal
try that.
experience, the Tim Smith moonshine's good,
Yeah, this ain't good.
and Old Smoky moonshine is
This
good.
this ain't it.
No, that's not it.
It's
That's
moonshine that like they laid next to a barrel for 6
I
seconds.
would drain pour that and burn the label off the bottle.
I'm gonna add.
Oh, I should have brought my BSK bottle, dude. Shit, I forgot that. I gotta have that on.
There's probably a lot of things you forgot, right?
Shit, I've forgotten more than you know. Shit. Sugarlands is the best mass
produced.
Maybe I've never
had
tried it.
Don't know. I'll take your word for it. But
They tend to. They've branded with a
is that
lot
a
of the
moonshine?
guys.
Is that a
Yeah,
moonshine?
they branded with
Yeah.
a lot of the guys from the show Moonshiners.
Does that say 5:45? It's literally 6. It's
5:40.
6 o'clock yet.
It's 5:40.
I thought it was like 10 o'clock at night.
Take the Southern Star 107 weeded just to show a local paying homage. I don't understand.
Take the Southern Star is a bourbon.
Okay.
107 weeded just to show a local paying homage. Hell yeah, bro. Why do you keep doing that into the mic? Your mic is right next to your face.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Everyone's leaving now.
That's not my fault.
I mean, it's directly your fault, but that's okay.
It's kind of my fault.
It is your fault.
Whatever.
Yeah, I actually saw the guy that was doing Southern Star. I'm actually from North Carolina. I grew up in Concord, North Carolina, and he was at the bourbon drop that I did a few weeks ago signing bottles. So I do know what Southern Star is.
This is one I've really waited to share with you, man, because this changed.
Is that what this is?
This changed my mind on this brand. The small batch, I can't stand. But this one
Elijah
changed
Craig
my
small
mind.
batch? Isn't it 94 proof? Elijah Craig small
Yep.
batch?
I cannot.
Okay.
I
What
couldn't
is this?
even drink
What
it
do we
with
have?
Coke.
We have Elijah Craig barrel proof A122. This is the thing you were raving about when I was gone. Do you think it's better than the C923?
I would have to.
You've had it. Both?
I'd have to blind them. The
But
C923 is good.
In your opinion, before like just not blinding it, what would you say?
I'd have to say this one's better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is A122.
This was one of the bottles
This
I
is-
acquired in my Russell's
This
trade.
is 13 proof points lower than the C923.
I think it's an 11-year, 7-month.
Okay. It smells old. I don't think it's better, but I think it's probably like right underneath it. That's really good, though. That's really good. Yeah, I like that a lot.
good.
I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, it's good.
C923 is complex. He doesn't understand that mouthing term. Are you talking about him, Brad, or BSK?
Me or BSK? Because
I don't understand anything. Fuck it.
The mouthing term for him is tough because he's like, wait, what? It's in my mouth? What does that mean? That's him. Oh, BSK. Yeah, you know.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, that adds up. That actually adds up because,
It's okay.
you
I
know,
just drink it straight to the
hey,
face.
look.
It's not for me.
You see what I'm dealing with? You see what I'm dealing with? This is every Sunday with this guy.
Like
every
I'm
Sunday.
the wrong one.
He is every Sunday. He's just like, this is. I don't get it, and I'm like, I know you don't.
Whatever.
I got some Bacardi if you'd like that. And he's like, yes, please. I'm like, that adds
Now
up.
we're talking.
See?
Now you're speaking my language.
35% rum. That's his thing. And he's like, I got this Elijah Craig. It's 120 proof, but I'm usually drinking Bacardi Superior white rum.
No,
And
gold.
it's
Come
upsetting.
on, man.
It's upsetting.
Gold.
And it's upsetting. I didn't do it. I will say BSK has a good palate.
That shit is so
Sometimes.
fucking good, man.
Some of the shit he says, I'm just like, I definitely trust his palate. You should. He's got a good palate. BSK's got a good palate. If it's
If it's shit, I'm
but
going
if
to tell you it's
here's
shit.
the thing: if it's overly complex, his brain just can't get put. It's like the Zach Galifianakis meme with all the math equations. That's him. But if there's like 3 notes in there, he's your boy.
I am the Ricky Bobby of the bourbon world.
Ain't first or last. Ain't first or last, dude.
There's a lot of stuff I've had that's just
This has got an ashy note too.
yeah.
But it's pleasant. It's pleasant. I like it. I like it a lot.
I will say one thing that
I don't think it's better than C923.
one thing that helps this one is that it is super super sweet.
Yeah,
It could
because
be
it's
a-
like 13 proof points lower.
It can
that's
back
a lot.
off the sweetness a little bit, but
No,
still,
I actually like the sweetness on this.
122 is pretty pretty
It's
stiff.
121, 120.8. Unless you typed it wrong, which is very possible.
It's possible, but I highly doubt it. Okay, 120.8. I do apologize.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
It's
Ain't
good.
nothing wrong
It's
with it.
different.
Ain't
It
nothing
did-
wrong with this.
It definitely changed my mind on the Elijah Craig stuff because, like I said, the small batch, I can't
like
find anything in it.
Do you know
good.
what really kicked off my bourbon collection? Was the Elijah Craig rye. The liquor
Really?
store, the Target liquor store right here behind my house, went on sale, and I got bottles of Elijah Craig rye for $11, and I bought like 6 of them. And I put them all up in that cabinet up there, and I was like, I like having a lot of whiskey like
Oh,
at the
yeah.
ready, and that's what started it.
Oh yeah. When I went and picked up those Makers picks the other day, I was looking around and they had
This
Standard
drink's
Ezra
hotter than the
Brooks.
C923 does, though.
I
It
did
does.
notice
It's
that,
it's in
yeah.
my chest now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man?
roll with it. It's good
Roll
for
with
you.
it. I think that's it for the weekend. I think we're done here with the episodes. It's almost 6 o'clock. I got shit to do tonight. I thought we did. I thought we went past it, but I gotta go. I genuinely have to run to Epcot here in a little bit. Yep,
That's the excuse. You got to run to Epcot.
it's not an excuse. I genuinely have to run to Epcot.
Inquiring minds want to know why.
Inquiring minds will not know why. But
He's
I
got to
have
go
run
for
to
some
Epcot.
fucking popcorn bucket.
I don't like how accurate that was.
Oh my
I don't
god!
like how accurate that was.
If you're seriously going to Epcot for a popcorn bucket, you're going to get smacked.
I don't like how accurate it was. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
I
god!
don't like how accurate it was.
He's letting everyone hang.
First off, you're not gonna smack me. What the fuck you talking about?
He's letting everyone hang for a fucking
Bro, you
popcorn
think you
bucket.
fucking- look at that arm. There's no definition. You think he's smacking me? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably is. Yeah, no, but thank you guys. I had a great time talking to the chat here. I know the people on listening to the podcast are like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" We went live on TikTok, but we had a great time. Thank you to
Good
you
shit.
guys, Timmy. It was a pleasure.
As
I'm glad I got
always,
to hang out with you. I missed you.
absolutely.
And we will do it
To
next
many more.
weekend, to many more. And then what I think the plan is, we're going to do it this week, next week, take a break for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
move in, and then we'll have enough.
Well, we've definitely
We'll be
got
fine.
things rigged up to where we could even do call-ins. I could call in to you and,
Yeah.
and do something
For
real
sure.
quick
For
and,
sure.
and things
For
like
sure. For
that.
sure.
You know,
So-
the next 2 months are going to be a little hectic with the
A
holidays
little
and you
hectic,
moving.
but by time January, February, January,
Yeah.
it'll even out.
By the time we do our special event for January, things should be getting back rolling.
What's our special event for January?
I've told you about that. I'm not going to spill the beans on that.
I don't
one yet.
remember. All right, we'll talk off
Yeah.
there. I don't know. You may have told me that. I completely forgot. That's fair. We've had like 97 bourbons, but that's it. I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, for me and the BSK, we'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers.
Deuces.